do we? We don't want that, do we? Johnny? You alright? Here we go, loopy-loo. God, it's hot. It's hot today. It's gone from being freezing cold to 20 degrees. We're gonna go this way. So that's it, we're on it, back on the road, driving towards. Go mate, go on. Got a McDonald's Coke. Go on and let you go as well. One more, look. When that person go, they must shit themselves when they see God. In here. Never been so close to God, have you? Have you? 7! Back! HGH back in the house with a beautiful voice. This is going to be another day where I work all day and all night, innit? I know it is. Oops. So I've been doing some debt collecting as well. It didn't go great. Right back at you. Oh. Now I am right in the centre of this massive shithole, which is a grim place to live. I'm glad I don't actually live here, but I did cut my teeth in this city. Good morning, Gons fam. You alright? See, we're getting a lot of new people coming into the stream, aren't we? Does anybody want one of these sweets? The cream and strawberry. It sounds awful, doesn't it? But they're actually quite nice. No, because we invented roads, so this is how they're supposed to be. Mariska van Berderen, Amsterdam. Hi, how are you? It's good to see new people, isn't it? How come all of a sudden I'm getting new people? I'm glad you're great. And when I get a second, if you've subscribed to me, when I get a second, I will come and have a look at your channels. And leave a message on my videos and stuff so that I know you're around, because I do watch them all. Yeah, all of a sudden something's lifted, because I've had sort of 4 weeks where people are not seeing my videos and they're not showing up in search engines and stuff. It's the revival of God, I know. And Megan Fox is back again. Notifications are on. That's it. Click the bell and make them notifications on. It's all positive vibes. Yeah. For many weeks I've not shown up in search engines, and YouTube have been sort of holding me down a bit. And then all of a sudden it's like, it's just taking off. So I think a lot to do with this community that we're in at the minute, with rant jams and lols and the transparent trucker and people like that. They have done me a big favour. More recently, I've discovered Lunatic Dad, which is just great publicity, and Green Bay Wacky as well. So these people, yeah, this family that we're in, I think they're quite responsible for people actually discovering God's channel. And although I was saying last week, they are lovely people. Then last week, I was saying, it doesn't bother me a lot. I hit a landmark last week where I hit 500 subscribers, which I've only sort of been doing this for sort of 6 weeks, I think. I hit 500 subscribers and I thought, great. And then I woke up the day after and I lost 50. And then, oh, she spotted God. And then I got to 500 again. It's great fun as well. So then I got to 500 again, and I woke up the day after that, and I'd lost another 20. So I've hit 500 3 times in the last 2 weeks. And now, as I said this morning when I woke up this morning, 666, the number of the beast. That's where we're at. This lady behind me knows that it's God driving the car. She's spotted me and she's telling her mate. Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I don't know whether YouTube like nicks them back or like we have been saying, if you don't watch for make that 999. Yeah, if you don't watch the channels, I think then you lose the followers. If people just follow you and they've not looked at you. If anybody can hear that noise, it's not a motorbike, it's a car that's got some sort of bizarre exhaust on it making a right racket. Alright mate, yep, God. These lot drive here, they drive like Jesus Christ, they drive like they're on a racetrack. It's just crackers, innit? Be safe, man. It's good, isn't it? It is good. It's a good community. Go on, mate. I'm letting you go. You going? Right, that has totally scared the shit out of her now. Be careful. I am being careful though. I don't touch anything. It's all mounted and I don't have to touch anything. On Periscope, you just touch the screen and it spins it round. Whereas on YouTube, you have to wait till you park. I'm not reading it. It's in an earpiece and it comes into my ear and tells me what you lot are saying, which is quite good, isn't it? It's a good little program. Why is it so frigging hot in here? I want to open a window, but I've got tinted windows so people can't see in. So I'm not keen on opening my windows. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't know what the program's called. Jesus set it up for me. I don't know. Jesus set it up. I'll ask him tonight and then I'll let you know. Because he was watching it and he said, in fact, on Periscope not so long back, there was a policeman got in touch with me and said, you shouldn't be streaming and driving, you can't concentrate. I thought, well, I can concentrate, but actually you can't because you're reading stuff all the time. But my son, yeah, my son Jesus, every Easter I nail the little bastard to a cross for the sins of the people. We nail him to a cross and we put him in a cave. You can't come now. We put him in a cave, and but he's good at escapology and he escapes. Oh, that's why it's not blowing wind at me, because we've got it on the wrong setting. Here we go. Oh, the air conditioning. Oh, it's worse for you than smoking. Shall we do God, her hair were good. Oh, Please, please, please. Got my eye on them, it's alright. Oh, no, lights are flashing. Oh shit. No, it's alright, they're going past. It's not me, it's not me. Have a wonderful day. Hey, it's a beautiful day. I'm here for I'm going to be here for at least another 20 minutes, I think. I've got quite a long drive, but if you are leaving, have a great day and use it well. It's the only one of this kind day you will have. Tomorrow will be lost. It'll be a lost day if you don't use it today. Shall we do a random wave from God? I'll wait till we slow down so people get to see it. Putting the neighbourhood's kids on a bus. You're sending them away. Oh, I could have done a really good wave from God then, right? It were a bit too late. I was going a bit too fast past him. Mum can't afford daycare. Well, there you go. Well, daycare is expensive and it's a swindle. Man, I am scaring the shit out of people here. Okay, so I was going to do a wave from God then, right? The three guys stood at the side of the road. I'm about maybe 20 miles away from my house. Cool, that's good. I'm my own business too. Yeah, so three guys stood at the side of the road. I'm 20 miles away from where I live, and the guy stood at the side of the road was one of the guys who's a really good mate of mine. And if I'd have known it was him before I got there, I would have given him a massive wave from God, but it were too late because his two mates would have shit themselves. They wouldn't have known what were going on. It's good to work for yourself, but it's a stress. It's a stressful thing working for yourself. You're the one who motivates you every single day. And I've been doing it now for 10 years. But probably only in the last 6 months have I got myself organised. So I use my time properly, rather than being an headless chicken and trying to do everything for everybody. Hey, Shannon Miller, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Oh, don't go get a coffee. I'll be putting coffee on. I'll be home in 20 minutes and then I'll get coffee on and I'll make you one. Yeah, you've got to be tough, haven't you? Yeah, Megan, you've got to be tough with yourself. I've only just, this last 6 months, really started pulling my finger out. I'm very good, thank you, Shannon. Thank you very much for coming and watching my videos and commenting on my tunes. It is hot. It's too hot. This is too hot for a white guy. This 18 degrees Celsius. I'm like, I need to acclimatise to this weather. I need to go from like 10 steadily, one day at a time. I can't just go from 10 into 18 degrees. It's killing me. Cool. If you do like the tunes, please leave a comment and share them with your mates. I haven't recorded many of my own songs. Oh shit. I haven't recorded many of my own songs. I'm just going to show you this lady on the other side of the road. Look at this poor lass waggling up here, look. Surely she's got someone in her family who can drive around. She's going like 1 mile an hour. Surely somebody could be bloody driving her to shops or wherever she's going. I haven't recorded many of my own tunes. I've recorded a few covers. In fact, when I look back yesterday, The Mask. Irma, welcome to God's channel. Shall I tell the Mask story again? Which I seem to do quite a lot, but if I don't tell it, nobody will ever know what's going on. So here's the deal, right? Alright dude, don't get run over. Right, so the story with The Mask is, right, this guy, I used to have a channel. Okay, I used to have a channel 10 years ago, and I did a video. You can go and find this if it's still there. I know it's there somewhere. You can go find this, and it's search for I found the face of Jesus in an apple. Okay, I'm trying not to catch up to this guy on bike because he's stalking me and he knows what's going on. So it's called I Found the Face of Jesus in an Apple. Okay, I did that. That was me. So go and have a look at it. I think it got 110,000 views or something, and I'm not going to watch it. So it got something like 110,000 views. Started off, it had been there for 6 months. It had been on eBay for 6 months, and nobody watched it, and I never told anybody about it. In fact, I never told anybody about any of them movies that I put on. And what it was Christmas. I cut an apple open and I stuck the face of Jesus inside the apple in my kitchen, and it was off a Christmas card. And I walked from my my living room, and I walk into the kitchen and I go, you won't believe what I've found. I've found the face of Jesus in an apple. And it's clearly a fucking picture that I've cut out of a magazine or off a Christmas card and stuck it inside an apple. And I go, you won't believe it, I found this. And then he goes, you won't believe the press that are outside. Oh, for fuck's sake, police again. It's a busy day for police. Oh, right, okay, I'm not gonna go, I'll tough it out. So then I walked to my front door and I said, and you won't believe the amount of press that have turned up outside just because I found this picture of Jesus in an apple. I opened the door, there's nobody there, and I go, don't worry here, I promise you. That is it. That is all it was. It was just like a 30-second video joke. So left it, and then nobody saw it, and then yeah, I'm more worried about getting pulled over and questioned for why I'm looking like this. Oh, something's happened. I'll tell you what, I'll put you on the front screen so you can see the commotion that's going on. I don't really know what it is until we get there, but I'll keep explaining this. So I've got oh, there's been a crash. So I had it on YouTube. It was on there for about 6 months, and then I got an alert saying that somebody had commented on a video. Went and had a look, and it was a little bit of abuse. I ignore it, I don't care. If you want to abuse me, great. So then go back again, get another alert. Somebody's commented on a bit more abuse in Spanish, or what I think is Spanish. So then, oh, this is quite a bad accident. I don't know what's happened here, but it's not good. You'll see it in a minute anyway. So then I get another alert, and then it just goes mental, right? I'm getting alert after alert after alert, and it's I don't have time to read them all, and I don't really know what's happened. This is a right mess here. Look at this. Look at that. So I don't know what's happened. I don't have time to read them all. It gets to weekend, phone's going totally nuts. So just in case you want to know, the guy who was driving the car was sat on the wall safe. So it gets to weekend, phone's still going nuts. I thought I'm going to have a look through these messages and see what's going on. So I go back through them. Hi Carmichael, you alright? And so I go back through the messages, and it turns out that a Brazilian religious TV program has been doing a program on atheism and why you shouldn't be allowed to make jokes about Jesus. And they picked my video out and they played my video. Anyway, it went nuts and I got death threats, which at first was scary, but then after like 4 months of death threats, it was a bit boring. I was a bit bored of it, like, yeah, when's this gonna happen? And so I got bored of YouTube and I shut the account down. But I didn't shut it down, I just stopped going to it. I think the video's still there. And then I went on to Twitter about 4 years ago. First time I'd done social media in ages. Went on to Twitter, and the Twitter account for God, although I'm banned at the minute, and you can all go and join it again on Saturday. I think you can still go and follow me, I just can't speak to you for a bit. So I'm back again on Saturday. So the Twitter account got about 32,000 followers. I don't do much on Twitter, I'm manic on Twitter. It's everywhere I go, it's the first stop I go for everything. It got about 32,000 followers, and I think that's what it's at. And the thing with Twitter is, if you're creative, it's very restrictive. You can send pictures and you can speak a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through it all again. So I will do a video and tell you the mask story. So joined Twitter, it became big, but it's restrictive. And then I thought, well, I'm going to go back onto YouTube so I can express myself a little bit more. This old stoner in the house. And so I went back onto YouTube before Christmas and did a couple of little things, but didn't know what I was going to do it for. I didn't really know what I was going to do with it. And when I thought about it, when I had the old YouTube channel, people were stopping me in the street and going, hey, you're that guy off YouTube. And as much as I like it, I got some abuse. So I thought, well, why don't I wear a mask and then I'll never get abuse? So this face was the actual first drawing of the face of God on Twitter 4 years ago. And so I printed it onto the mask, and I've decided I'm going to be anonymous. For as much as I can be anonymous. I know there is quite a few people who know who I am. But then, again, the other thing that made me do this is about 10 years ago. This sounds like a porn site now, but it's not. There was a TV channel in the UK called Bedroom TV. Now, if anybody knows what that is, then give me a yay. But Bedroom TV was for kids in their bedroom who pretended to sing along to actual songs, miming to them, and made their own videos to actual songs, and then they played them all day, 24 hours a day. So I'm looking through all my, you know, you get hundreds and hundreds of Sky TV channels when you get Sky. I'm looking through them, yeah, lip syncing. So I'm looking through all these channels, and I find bedroom TV, and there's some little kid miming to something. It's rubbish. It is rubbish. But I thought, that's great. That puts somebody on TV who, for no reason whatsoever other than they videoed themselves miming to a song, and I was hooked. I watched the next one. The guy who started the TV channel didn't have enough videos on. He'd done one himself. Yeah, he'd done one himself, and then the guy's kids had done one. They were just desperate for people to make these videos because they had a channel that had no adverts, making no money with no people on it. So I made one, and during the same time, I think a lot of people discovered it at the same time, there was a nucleus of 10 people that made videos in a couple of days. And what happened was, we became 24 hours a day TV. For thousands of people watched it, and then more people added, and the videos got better, and then people were doing collabs, and I enjoyed watching it because it was funny, because we were all crap. But I'm sat in McDonald's in Wales, and this has been going on for 3 months now. Every so often people are seeing you it straight and going, oh, you're that guy off telly, or like, yep, I am, yep. And they went, how did that happen? You explain the story, and they say, well, I'm going to do one. I say, you should do one. So I'm sat in McDonald's, and there's a family of Welsh people next to me, bit scruffy, bit rough round edges. And this guy looks over and he goes, oi, you. And I went, yeah. He goes, you're that fucking dickhead off TV, aren't you? I went, yeah, I am, mate. He goes, he says, I fucking hate that channel, and I fucking hate you. He says, and I might be waiting for you outside. And I thought, do you know what? That's mental. So that was another reason why I thought, I ain't getting into this again. If you want to be a celebrity, great. I don't. I don't want that sort of hassle. And I love people, and I can talk to anybody, and I don't have any enemies, but it makes me think about what real celebrities have to really go through. They must have to put up with some right nonsense. Anyway, I'm not the softest of lads, so in the end the guys decided he wasn't going to go and wait for me outside when I sort of told him how it would be. But great times. And again, if you search for Good Morning Kings and Queen of Fitness, if you search for bedroom TV videos, you'll find them all. They'll all be there. Yeah, they're not going to stop me. They've had the 2 chances this morning, I think. On the first live stream that I did, they were there, and I thought this could be it, because we were just talking about it, saying I've never been stopped by police, and then they were there following me. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be it now. I've jinxed myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Nick. Right, we are on the home straight now, and it's God coming out on the right into second place by Nicholas Van What's his face. Nick, cool, stay frosty. I'm brilliant. I'm really good. Today is a positive working day that I will probably be working till bloody late again. I have worked some hours this week, and you won't believe how my Friday to Sunday went bonkers. Yeah, I think the police were gonna stop me and have a word, But then they realised it was God and they thought, yeah, I better not mess with God. He's all powerful and everything. Yeah, they know. If you want a good house when you come to heaven, you be good to God. If you want a shitty shed somewhere, facing a brick wall, there you go. Alright, Anita! Anita, you have got a story to tell me. I am waiting for you to explain to me what your connection to this family is. Because I've got a story to tell you. Which might turn out to be about one of your relatives. Good evening. Good evening in India. Welcome to England, where it is 10 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. And I'm trying my ass off to get home. How am I? I'm very good. Very, very good. Sophia! Hello! Busying up in heaven, isn't it now in the chat? 8:12. 8:12 AM, where are you at? Oh, better don't run over that. It's good to see you too. Whoa, you've fallen over. Fallen over and you've turned round as well, look. I hope you didn't bang your heads then. Ooh. We are now about 5 minutes away from heaven. Just overtake this guy. Hi there. Hello, all the new people in the house. Hello, vlogs. It's lovely to see you here as I drive my beat up car down the shitty roads of West Yorkshire. Football pitches over there, you can't see them and I'm not allowed to show you them, but they're over there. There is a no-go zone in this town. On a night they advise you not to walk through this town, through this area. How sad is that? How far from Scarborough am I? I am about an hour and a half away from Scarborough, I think. Is that where you live? I think, was Jimmy Savile from Scarborough? I know he lived in Leeds, but I think there was some connection to Scarborough, wasn't there? Oh, you're going there in June? Well, I don't know, it depends what my diary is like, because I'm pretty manic, but I know I've got some gigs in June, and I know that I've got a few appointments and hotel dates in June. Sipping tea. That's very English, isn't it? Sipping tea. When we get back to the office, I'm gonna go live again in the office. I've got I'm sure that one of my minions who's texting me, is there any chance you'd be able to take my team tonight, for fuck's sake? Fucking hell. Oh, Jordan! I don't know. Stop it now. Stop moving now. Coffee for me. Yeah, I'm coffee. Coffee. Tea. I have some tea at the office when I bought when we moved in there 4 years ago. Where am I going? I am on my way back to the office now. I will the office in heaven where all angels work. I'm gonna have a nude day in there one day. Yeah, I bought some tea when I first moved in, and that tea is still in an unopened box. I'm sure tea must go out of date, mustn't it? But it's in an unopened box. That's, nobody drinks tea. Nobody ever comes to heaven and goes, and I said, do you want a brew? And they go, yeah. I go, what do you want? Nobody ever says tea. It's always coffee all the time. Right, so I'm going to go offline, and then I'm going to get myself in office. I've got a shitload of work to do, but I'll go live from the scratty desk in the office. What else is going on today? Well, I just had a text off King Jordan, and he's asking me now to take his football team tonight. What a... You might be watching, Jordan. Fecking hell, eh? I might do, right? But if that's a thing, I'm having a day off on Sunday, and I want you to take my team, because on Sunday I'll be drunk still from Saturday night. Eight likes in God's car. There's going to be a lot of upgrading going on this year, and this car will be one of them. Indicate, mate, indicate, and then I won't run into you, eh? You Burke. And indicate again, why don't you indicate? Oh, for God's sake, you've banged your heads again, look. And again. Right, guys, it's nearly time. Still driving, I know driving all the time. I don't like driving. I don't like cars. I like getting out and doing stuff, but it's a necessity, isn't it, these days? So, upgrading. We're having a new car this year, and we're gonna get a big, massive truck, like a huge truck. If it's my choice, I am getting a big pickup truck with everything in it, or I'm getting a crew bus. So that is the choice. What else are we upgrading? We need a new computer, because obviously the one in God's office, there's 3 computers in God's office, and they're all a sack of shit, really. Yeah, not a monster truck, but a big, like, Mitsubishi. Is it called a Bavarian? I went and looked in it the other day, and I'm like, whoa, this is bigger than my vehicle. And I've got a big car. Mine's a big car. But wow, it was like driving a bus, and I thought, I'm having this. This is well good. And also this car, the connection to the phone and stuff is pretty piss poor. So what else are we upgrading? Oh, we're upgrading the whole of the office. I know I showed you around it a couple of days ago and it were a right mess. Oh, my best mate's just pulled in behind me. I need to get down here before he sees me. There we go. Yeah, we're upgrading the whole of the office, which we have already started on. Right, I'll just switch your heads around so you can see what's going on. Oh man. Invoice, get the invoice. Get the headwear. Get God's phone. So I showed you around the office, and some of you guys have seen it, and it's a massive shithole. So we're upgrading it, and I'm tipping you all over the place, aren't I? Come on, God, get your shit together. Here we go. That's God's wheelie bin. There's God's empty. Hang on. Too much stuff and not enough hands. Hang on, wait a minute. That's me. God almighty. What's going on? There we go. Right. That's been full of water for a year. Never had out in it. Alright! Back in the office, which is a complete dump. God, I'm throwing you all over the place now, aren't I? Let's sit down. Right. So this office is going to become a shop. TV's gone off. Eventually it's going to become a shop. Right, we're going offline for a minute and then I'll be back when I get my ass sat down. I will see you in a second.